Can I just
say... So you get to Vegas, we go early, I'm up in the northeast watching the other half.
Yeah, well, listen, let me just say that Christopher Salter sent in a rather funny text. He says, it's quite funny this, he says, "Hi Bunty and Andy," he said, "those boos when you introduced Spencer Oliver at the start," he said, "he got them because of what he said about Miguel Cotto."
We're not still going on about that, surely.
I'm not, but Christopher is, he's just bringing it up. So, by the way, I still stand by what you said. I don't think Cotto will ever be the same.
Before we carry on, can I just introduce Spencer?
Yeah, go on,
just in case anyone hasn't noticed, Spencer Oliver has joined us here in the studio. Quick to welcome him. Spencer,
Andy, how you doing?
Good to see you. Indeed, you're here to talk about, though, big fight that's taking place this weekend. I know you've had your eye on this one for a long time.
Certainly.
Juan Manuel Lopez in action up against Gerry Penalosa.
Interesting fight. Now Penalosa, you know, a very experienced man, two-time world champion. Now Penalosa fights out of the same gym as Amir Khan, who we've just had on. And Manny Pacquiao... Penalosa is the man that Manny Pacquiao looks up to. Amir was just telling me this. Got a lot of respect. He's been beaten 6 times out of 62. You know, never gets beaten convincingly. It loses on split decisions. This is a tough fight and a good test for Lopez, who, you know, is the up-and-coming star. 24 fights, 22 knockouts. Ponce de Leon knocked him out in a round, knocked him out cold, and looked sensational doing it. You know, Lopez is the man to keep your eye on, but they've put a tough cookie in front of him here.
Yeah, well, everyone was scared of Daniel Ponce de Leon, weren't they? He was the man, and then Lopez
he was the man that was knocking everybody out. You know,
and looked like he was going to be the guy that was going to jump to feather, to super feather, like all these guys do, because they're big guys. You know, that's what I was saying to Amir there when we just went off set. Lopez can go up. He can go up in weight. And I think there's a great fight with a Cuban Gamboa coming up. But we've got this fight on Setanta. This is why we're doing this, because we feel that some of our Sunday shows sort of vanished.
Certainly, but I think that this fight really is worthy. Yeah, it's worthy of watching because you've got the experienced Penalosa, very, very experienced, and a young and youthful Lopez, who really is an up-and-coming star. And as Steve said, I think can go up and move up maybe another couple of divisions.
Yeah, they always do that. There's the thing, Spence. It's the same weight and it's the same belt as Bernard Dunn's got. Try and explain that to me. You've only got a couple of minutes.
This is the confusion, isn't it? You get the WBA Super Champion and the WBA Champion. I mean, what it's all about, Steve. You know, I know as much as you. It's all about pound notes. Of course it is. Yeah, you know, we got this Bernard Dunn. Bernard Dunn, you know, he's the WBA champion. Lopez and the likes of them, he doesn't need to go near those sort of people at the moment. You know, Randall Monroe, the European champion, he's the kid. He's the kid that he needs to be looking at. You know, to grow into this world title. This is a tough weight division to be world champion. And Dunn, you know, it'd be nice for him just to get another couple of defences under his belt, and Monroe really is, that's the route that I would be looking at taking.
And of course the big thing is that as good as Lopez is, there's a chance he's not even the best super bantam because of that, was it that giant, that 7.5 foot tall, what's his name? Celestine Caballero.
Caballero, yeah. I mean, dangerous guy, and as Steve said, I think, yeah, he's touching, he's 8 stone 10 and touching 8 foot tall. It's the sort of geezer you really don't need to be, but they all do from Panama, they all bang, you know.
Lopez, though, is the champion. He's the super bantamweight champion. Penalosa is the bantamweight champion. So we've got two champions, different weights. Lopez, though, the man everyone's talking about.
Lopez.
Does he excite you watching him, Spencer?
He certainly does. You know, big puncher, and here we see him against Ponce de Leon. I mean, you watch him. He's got dynamite in either hands. Look at this, and this guy that he's taking apart.
This guy can bat.
De Leon, he's the one that's normally doing this to the other guys. I mean, if you look down De Leon's record, he's got some tremendous names on there, and the way that Lopez just dealt with him, you know, he's a kid of only 25 years of age, let's not forget as well. There's a lot left for him there. Look at these shots, and look at that.
And he took his time. There's a moment there when when Ponce de Leon's absolutely gone, and he doesn't steam in.
No, just takes his time, and just showing good experience, and I think that we're going to see a lot more of Lopez, but this is a great test for him coming up Saturday night stroke Sunday morning.
If he can stop Penalosa, that will set up a super fight.
I think this is what I think that Lopez starts a big favourite, but Penalosa carries a lot of experience. Amir tells me, you know, that he's the one that everybody looks up to in the gym, out in the wild card, and the wild card produces some tremendous champions. So if that guy's got that much respect in that gym, he's got to be something a bit special as well. So I think we're on for a really good fight.
Yeah, cracking fight. You can see the champion Juan Manuel Lopez up against Gerry Penalosa for the WBO Super Bantamweight title. That one is on Sunday afternoon from 1:30 on Setanta Sports 1. Spencer, I can't believe we're just about out of time. We've had you in here for it seems like 30 seconds.
Exactly. You know, I got here sort of, you know, I got here double early. I thought I was going to be on for half the show early. I'm a little bit disappointed, really.
We had a mirror on. We had a Mir Khan in the studio.
I'm a little bit disappointed, Steve. I'll have to be back next week.
Just quickly, listen, we will get you back next week. Just quickly before we go, Froch Taylor this weekend.
Very interesting fight, and I think it's a big gamble for Froch to go out there to the States, fight Jermaine Taylor. You know, he's only got a couple of defeats on his record, still got a lot left in the tank, and I think this could be a tricky one for Cole Froch.
Spence, it's been a pleasure. You have left them all demanding more. We'll have to get you back on very soon.
Thanks very much, guys. Thank you.
Steve, as always, it's a pleasure.
It's always a pleasure. And by the way...